Hi everybody, this is Kim, and I wanted to just take a moment and show you my first mini album. And this mini album was inspired by some research that I was doing. I'm pretty much a traditional scrapbooker, and I was on YouTube looking for different scrapbooking techniques, especially some that had to do with mixed media. And this was probably about 6 months ago, and I came across a YouTube video of someone doing a mini album, and they were doing it in the scrapbooking fashion that I like, which is shabby chic or vintage or very grungy. And so, like I said, this was probably about 6 months ago, and I discovered this entire world of mini albums. And so I have been hooked on looking at the different techniques presented in the videos ever since. So I just want to send a special thanks and shout out to some of my favorites. Let's see, What You Make It. I like her videos. I also like Drew with Card of My Eye. I just think he does phenomenal work. I like Following the Paper Trail, and I think I spent, I can't tell you how much time looking at Jade's videos from Jaded Studios. So when I saw her mini albums, I thought, okay, not only do I just want to learn some of the techniques, I really want to make one of my own. So a friend of mine is having a 50th birthday this week, and so I thought, here's a great opportunity. So I'll show you some of the things that I did, and like I said, this is my first mini album, so bear with me as I go through some of the techniques. Of course, I have some fibers and some ribbon here on the side, and then I have a Tim Holtz swivel clasp with some charms on it. I think one says best, and my friend, she likes tennis, so I have a tennis charm on here, as well as a key, which is kind of a theme throughout the mini album. And then at the end here I have a charm that says Made with a Smile, so I like that. I do have some flowers, and this I purchased from Oriental Trading. And then some other items here. I have some of the pebbles that you use, you know, when you're doing decorating and putting pebbles in the water for plants. Of course, I have some Prima Bling here. And then I have a button, which I got from a flea market. And then I have a flower that I made from several individual flowers and put them together. And this I just love. And it's a combination of, the back here is part of a flower that I assembled, and this blue piece here is just something that I found. So sometimes when I'm walking around, if I see cool things, I've found buttons, and I have found charms and just little interesting items. I've found brooches and pins and earrings. So when I find things like that, I actually I do pick them up, and I have a box of found objects. And so one of the things I decided is that as I make my mini albums, each mini album is going to include some type of found object. So this is the found object for this mini album, and then I have the initials for my friend at the top. Then on the inside, I have a pocket here. So on this side can go a photo, and then there's room for journaling here. And then I have some buttons and then some paper lace. And like I said, this is my first mini album, so I realize I have paper lace, a place for a photo, but I think it's going to have to be a small photo that goes there. And then on the other side, I have a library book pocket, and then I have a tag, and it says Believe. And then on the back, on the back of the tag, there's, if I can get it, there's room for journaling. And then I have, let me switch hands, I have got to get a tripod. if I'm going to do any more of these. And then I also over here have like a little mini me tag that I just stamped and sprayed with a little bit of Glimmer Mist and some Tim Holtz Distress ink, and then there's room on the back for a picture. And I like these little clips that I put on there. So there's that, and then another one of the flowers that I Glimmer Misted and also used some Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then I have some ribbon down here, and here's a charm that I got at a flea market. And the next page I have 2 tags, one that says believe in the beauty of your dreams, and then there's room for journaling on the back, and then another tag that says delight in the little things, and then more room for journaling on the back, and then also a pocket for those tags, and then a photo if she likes. Then I have another tag here that says heart, so I just kind of stamped it with a vintage image, and then there's room for journaling on the back. And then also I used some of the Tim Holtz grunge board here to kind of frame where a picture might go. Okay, and then the next page I have a pocket here that says laughter is the breath that sweeps away the cobwebs of the heart. So, and inside that pocket I have a photo mat that I distressed with some white kind of chalk, and then on the back there's room for journaling, and then I put a sentiment on the back as well. And then this is can be used, it says embrace life, and some pictures can go on the front, and then on this side there's some room for journaling. And then over here I have, slipping down, over here I have another tag that just pulls out, and there's room for journaling on the back of the tag. And then also a picture can go in here. She can hide a picture in there if she wants to. And then I have a little memory stamp that says believe, and an inside book plate there. And then I also put like some room for journaling right on the page, and then some more of those flowers that I made with buttons this time, and of course some fabric lace at the bottom. And the next page, I just left this page pretty blank because I liked the paper and I thought it was pretty neat. And so there's room for a photo to go in here, and then of course you can stick it under here as well. And then on this side I decided to include an envelope, so I just put a couple of like a lock and key, which I think I mentioned that the key is the theme here, and then down here I stamped the word discover, and then on the inside she can put photos if she likes. And then I also included a couple of tags. This one, you know, says best, and of course there's room for journaling, and another tag. Well, that one I think it's kind of stuck in there, but anyway, there's a couple of tags that look like this. Okay, and then on this side I have the envelope, and then another tag that says timeless, and it's stamped with a vintage image. And then on the back there's more room for journaling, another key image that I put here, and then I did some masking with some Tim Holtz masks there. And then all of the paper in this mini album that I used is from K & Company. And then so here I left this pretty blank so that any picture can go, and I just put some paper clips here. I have a paper clip down here, and then I have one down here where you can just flip a photo, a large photo on this whole side. And then on the back, what I did to distress the back was I used some tissue paper, and I Mod Podged the tissue paper on the back on top of some K & Company paper, and then I glimmer misted the tissue paper after I scrunched it up and of course let it dry, and then I glimmer misted it with 3 different colors, and I think that it came out okay. So and then, oh, I forgot to mention that I do have some fabric, interesting like fabric trim on the bottom of that last page. So anyway, that again is my first mini album, and I had a lot of fun making it, and hopefully I will make others. So thanks for watching.